Hey guys, so I've just seen Venom and I thought I'd do a review for you guys. So first off, this review isn't gonna have any spoilers. I'm just gonna do the basic overall, sort of the overall thing what happens in the film. But obviously this is origin story of Venom. So let's get into it. So the whole premise is that you got the main character Eddie, who is a journalist, and he gets the opportunity basically to interview this guy that owns this company. Is it the Life Foundation, I think? And he doesn't like him. Like, he says he's dodgy and dodgy, but basically his manager's like, you need to do it. So he does it, but he kind of ends up, basically, his fiance, he kind of looked at a private email from her, which he shouldn't have done, and then used that because obviously there's things floating around, rumours, investigations of what he's done and stuff like that. In turn, ends up getting him fired and his fiance fired. So basically, it turns out that he is really dodgy, and the whole basic premise of how Venom happens, how the story all happens, is basically send an aircraft to space. They find organisms, which they take from this asteroid and bring back. But this plane crashes, or it's not really a plane, but whatever, until the aircraft crashes back. They manage to save some of them, but one of them ends up just escaping, and then you see that journey throughout the film, that journey of that microorganism. So that's basically the main premise of the film without giving it too away, but basically Eddie ends up being in contact with one of those little I think they call them syndicates, if I can remember precisely. And yeah, now first off, Tom Hardy's performance is really good. Really liked his performance and everything like that. You can't fault the performance of his acting. I love the whole one-to-one, conversations that Eddie has with not with Carney. Sorry, okay, this bit's a little bit of a spoiler, but the end credits, you kind of see Carnage, and I was so excited. That's why I've got Carnage in my brain. Anyway, that's the only spoiler. But anyway, off topic. I like the banter with Venom and Eddie. I think that made the film more enjoyable because I'm not gonna lie, I found it was an alright film. It could have been better. It just could have been better. The story for me was a little bit bland. The villain was a bit whatever. It was alright. I found one of the... Now, I watched this in 3D. You don't need to watch this film in 3D. But it was the only showings of a showing today was in 3D. So I had to sit in 3D. Didn't really need to sit in 3D. It's one of those films where... I mentioned before with 3D in my eyes. The only film that I really enjoyed in 3D was Doctor Strange. That in 3D is fucking awesome. But anyway... You know what I mean? It's one of those films that you could have watched it. So I don't know if that was the issue, but the main boss, the Venom against the main boss, was a little... Obviously it was CGI'd, but it kind of confused my eyes a bit. I don't know if it's because it was in 3D, but it's a bit... Is the word jarring a good term for it? I don't even know, but it's a bit of a fuck mess. Not a fuck mess, but it messed with my eyes anyway. But yeah, I found it was an okay film. It could have been better. As I said, I think the only reason why I didn't find it disappointing is just because of Tom Hardy's performance and how it was written, and I think that's the main character. I think that's the only reason why, for me, it wasn't so much as a disappointment, but I felt the story was a bit bland and it could have been better. I mean, it would have been better if it was R-rated, because this was rated 15, it wasn't an 18, which some people were a bit iffy about. Probably not. I mean, you'd probably see a lot more violence. I don't know if that will add to the story or anything, but for me, it was an alright. It wasn't a disappointment, but it was just alright. As I said, Tom Hardy, just amazing. I think if it was any other character, then any other actor, then maybe I don't know, but he was amazing as as Eddie. So now I'm gonna rate this. So usually I rate it out of 5, but I'm gonna actually rate it like A star to F, and I'm probably gonna give it a D minus. As I said, it was alright, but I found, I think the only thing, because it got me smiling, obviously with Eddie, you know, kind of getting confused as to what the hell is this, thinking he's losing his mind and stuff like that. I like the banter they had between Eddie and Carnage, and I think that's about it. As for the story, it was alright. It was, you know what I mean. It could have been better. So that is basically my review of Venom. So, bye guys.